Hey guys, Harvey Cthulhu here. Welcome to my channel. Listen, you guys should be subscribing to this channel because Doomcock is going to start releasing lots of videos on it. So I hope you guys will click subscribe and welcome to my channel.
Alert, alert, this is a Doomcock News alert. Alert, alert, this is a Doomcock News alert.
Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, and I am here today with some news. The ever-reliable, ever-inspiring BoundingIntoComics.com has just dropped a report that former Louisiana Attorney General Charles Foti is launching an investigation into accounting fraud allegations against Disney. Now, I reported on this a while back, where the SEC had opened up an investigation into alleged, shall we say, accounting malfeasance at the Disney resorts, Disney theme parks, and so on. But this article seems to indicate that things are progressing along those fronts, spilling out from the SEC and moving into Louisiana. Now, according to this article, Charles Foti has begun an investigation into the allegations brought against Disney by whistleblower Sandra Cuba, a former employee who claims that Disney falsely inflated revenue reports for 18 years. So in August of 2019, it was reported that Sandra Cuba, who was a former senior financial analyst for Disney, had reported to the SEC multiple methods used by Disney to inflate and exaggerate the company's revenue. Techniques such as claiming entirely full revenue from given away golf games, from discounted promotions given to guests, putting down revenue from gift cards twice, once when a customer would purchase it, and then again when the thing was redeemed. Yes. Now, this allegedly, as I recall, inflated their value by $6 billion. That's $6 billion alleged fraud by Disney, according to their former employee, this accountant Cuba. Now, on September 9th, less than a month after these reports were received by the SEC, this former Attorney General of Louisiana, Charles Foti Jr., who is affiliated with Con, Swick, and Foti LLC, a law firm in Louisiana, he announced he would be initiating an investigation into, quote, whether Disney's officers and or directors breached their fiduciary duties to Disney shareholders or otherwise violated state or federal laws. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Bounding Into Comics then quotes Mr. Foti Jr. In August 2019, news media sources reported that a former Walt Disney Company senior financial analyst had filed a series of whistleblower tips with the Securities and Exchange Commission against the company, alleging that its employees had utilized a variety of schemes to systematically overstate revenue by billions of dollars, including 2008-2009 revenue, possibly being overstated by up to $6 billion. The former employee also charged that company executives were unresponsive to her attempts to report the issues and that she was ultimately fired soon after she contacted the SEC regarding the matter in August of 2017. KSF's investigation is focusing on whether Disney's officers and or directors breached their fiduciary duties to Disney shareholders or otherwise violated state or federal laws. Since this investigation has been announced, 2 Disney employees have come forward with further allegations of fraudulent accounting practices on the part of Disney. An employee described how, quote, one project was a complete disaster and they marked it as profitable, though the employee notes that his allegation is mere hearsay. They have zero proof of anything. Another employee, who since deleted the relevant tweet from their account, stated, quote, when I asked about certain monies being created that really didn't exist, well, let's just say I never got answers. Well, I find this fascinating. As before, with all the allegations of monkey shines and shenanigans around the reporting of Captain Marvel's numbers, all the reported irregularities in the ticket sales versus empty seats, all of the shenanigans on Rotten Tomatoes, everything swirling around Disney lately, all in the name of combating trolls. Well, what this tells me is that maybe, just maybe, the trolls were right, Disney. Maybe we were right to question your numbers. Maybe we were right to question your narrative when every bit of anecdotal evidence that we had suggested that Captain Marvel was not the success you said it was. At the end of the day, an SEC investigation and an investigation by a separate law firm that is parallel to the SEC's regarding these allegations lends support to the idea that where there's smoke, there's fire, and there may be something to these allegations after all. And if that's the case, then everything that Disney has been telling us is suspect, including the performance of Disney Star Wars, including the performance of Captain Marvel, and including the performance of the MCU, excuse me, I meant the MCU, moving forward into phase for her. From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay skeptical.